Hi everybody, thanks for joining another exciting discussion on the current state of Tesla's full self-driving beta software, version 12, the version we have all been waiting for. Today's video is all about an unfortunate collision that occurred this week with the latest version of software. I'll be showing exactly what happened, along with covering some of the comments on social media related to the incident, and then providing my own thoughts and opinions. In case you're new to my channel, welcome, and thank you for tuning in. Please consider subscribing to get the latest updates with Tesla's full self-driving beta software. I will be live streaming the instant I get version 12 here in Chicago. My name is John, and I document everything related to Tesla's full self-driving beta software. I'm an automation engineer, and similar to many of the other FSD beta testers on X and YouTube, I receive tweet replies from Elon Musk, and I have a strong connection with many of the other testers in the community. I've been driving around with Tesla's full self-driving beta software since October 2021.
Oh, it is a good time. Oh, it's doing it. Go, go, go. Yes! Oh, that's so cool. Oh my gosh.
And I'd also like to mention that I was added to the original group of beta testers in 2022. What this means is that all the way up until February 2024, I've been receiving over-the-air software updates in my vehicle before other testers. This has allowed me to test and evaluate the software early. I also have a small camera icon that remains in my vehicle since version 10 to report issues whenever something happens in real time. This camera icon is in addition to the voice feedback feature that is available to all of the testers in the United States and Canada. Before we get started with this minor collision that happened in a parking lot in California, I'd like to provide a little bit of background and context surrounding FSD. In May of 2022, Elon Musk, the owner of Tesla, predicted that Tesla would reach 1 million FSD users by the end of the year. Now, more than a year and a half after that deadline, the number still stands between 400,000 to 500,000 users. It's estimated that as of today, February 25th, 2024, there are 820,944,000 miles driven on Tesla's FSD software, and that it has prevented 303 crashes. That's almost 1 billion miles driven. Of course, the media would have you believing that the software is unsafe, unproven, and flat out dangerous, with lobbyists like Dan O'Dowd who are running smear campaigns and attack ads against Tesla. If you dig a little deeper, however, I think you'll find that history repeats itself in many ways. Some of the biggest successes in technology, including Apple's iPhone and Microsoft's computers and software suites, have come under significant criticism and doubt over the years. If Tesla can successfully deploy a reliable, full self-driving software platform that leverages a vision-only approach, the opportunities are endless, as this has forever been known as the Holy Grail for Tesla. Imagine the opportunities to license the software to other car companies and the huge benefit to consumers as they can deploy their cars to run errands and pick up passengers instead of sitting idle in their garage or in a parking lot. This has been called the Robotaxi initiative. The fact remains that Tesla's level of data collection is unprecedented in the industry. Elon Musk has pointed out numerous times that the data advantage Tesla has is not available to any other company today. Such a huge amount of data is key to the development of AI. Musk noted that anyone working in the field will be able to truly understand the importance of this amount of training data and how important it is to achieve an incredible result. What is especially interesting is how even Tesla's competition, including a company called Comma AI that sells camera and computer equipment that can be added to a variety of vehicles to enable similar self-driving features, posted a very positive comment regarding Tesla's approach. In August 2023, they mentioned, "It's cool to see Tesla embrace end-to-end driving models. The more we let the models do, the more capable they can become. This is the way." Now, before the Tesla community and all of the Tesla fanboys blow up with me for posting a video on this latest collision with version 12, which by the way is going to be a lot more after me, I want to provide a full disclosure on this topic. I'm also a Tesla fan, and I love their cars and their approach to FSD. In fact, I'm one of the biggest Tesla fans you'll find. But similar to Arthur from X on Twitter, who first posted this, I'm not going to refrain from posting something just because it might make Tesla look bad. I believe in honesty and transparency, and I will continue to post the best, the worst, and everything in between. This incident occurred with a Model Y that had ultrasonic sensors and hardware 3 in the vehicle. That's the facts that I know, at least. While this could be considered a crash, I would mostly label this as a minor collision. Ex-user Joey, also known as the real Joey D, recently posted his experience where this collision happened at a very slow speed in a busy parking lot as his car was evidently searching for a parking spot. His car inadvertently collided with the left rear end of a parked car while executing a turn. The incident resulted in no injuries. Joey reflected on the moment, expressing initial uncertainty about the vehicle's decision-making process in that scenario. He had anticipated the car might stop, back up, and execute a 3-point turn. Prior to the collision, Joey attempted to hit the brakes, but he didn't act quickly enough. I want to point out really quick here that Tesla's FSD cannot currently back up to do a 3-point turn. It can't do this with version 12, and it's never been able to do this with version 11 or version 10. So if Joey truly believed that his car could do this, then I believe he is lacking a lot of experience that other testers already have with the software. This event serves as a critical reminder of the necessity for drivers to remain attentive and prepared to assume control, even when utilizing FSD technology, which stands as the most advanced self-driving software on the market. With FSD Beta 12 representing a significant overhaul through the use of end-to-end neural networks, there is optimism that issues of this nature will be promptly addressed and mitigated as the technology continues to evolve. Also, as pointed out in the FSD agreement, the driver is required to keep their hands on the steering wheel, pay extra attention, and not become complacent. My opinion with this particular incident is that the tester in this case was too trusting of the technology and became a little too complacent. This issue is definitely not unique to version 12. In fact, it's been known ever since version 10, and I've been documenting on my channel that you need to be extremely careful in parking lots, especially when you are first exiting a parking spot. FSD has been known to exhibit some unpredictable behavior in these cases. This incident was definitely avoidable. What's unknown in this situation, however, is how many miles Joey has driven with FSD Beta. We don't know what his level of experience is with the software, and we don't know how confident he was. On Monday, February 19th, 2024, Tesla began sending version 12 to random testers for the first time ever. Up to 2% of testers have received it, with the majority of the testers being located in California. I believe it's closer to 0.5 to 1% of testers. Previously, prior to version 12, the software was released to the original group of beta testers first, after being delivered to select employees. This ensured some form of consistency through trusted behaviors and long-time experiences. However, this time, after 15,000 Tesla employees began testing version 12 in December 2023, a few select owners beyond the employees, including Holmar's blog, received version 12 on January 21st in 2024. It's rumored that the approach has changed this time since version 12 hasn't been tested enough in states outside of California, for example, in Michigan and Chicago. However, there are definitely some situations where FSD version 12 has been sent to vehicles outside of California, from what I understand. For the general public, it's easy to see this collision and to mock Tesla for releasing something that isn't proven or polished. It's important to remember, however, that FSD is in beta mode right now, and that it's been in beta for a very long time. It's also important to remember that while it's not perfect, it's still considerably safer than a lot of humans right now, and that is a fact. For the Tesla community, especially for the people who want to protect Tesla and never say anything bad or negative about the company, I think it's easy to point blame at Joey, who allowed his car to do this in the first place. I'm afraid he'll be getting a lot of criticism in the days to come. But I would like to first and foremost commend him for not hiding this information and for having the courage to share it with his friend. His friend Arthur promptly posted it on X the day after it occurred. One comical thing that was brought to light shortly after this collision was shared on X was the fact that Joey is not the best beta tester in the community. In fact, he lost access to beta for more than a week through being suspended due to misusing the software back on August 19th, 2023. He began receiving strikes yet again on August 28th, shortly after he gained access back to the software. This raises the question of how carefully he is, Joey that is, using the software, and more importantly, how experienced he is with using it. It's very common for new users, for example, to receive strikes since they aren't fully aware of how safe you need to be while using it. The moment you reach for your phone, for example, you will receive a message stating that you need to pay attention to the road. And if that message appears multiple times within a short period of driving distance, either by using a mobile device or looking away from the road, you will receive a strike. Now, once you get 5 strikes, a user is suspended from using the software for 1 week minimum. FSD requires users to pay attention to the road by tracking the position of their head and eyes with the in-cabin camera, along with requiring the user to apply torque or force on the steering wheel every so often. It's recommended for users to keep their hands on the wheel at all times. I believe Tesla owners and supporters shouldn't be angry over this collision being exposed publicly. Instead, they should accept that it happened and move on. More importantly, this should serve as an important reminder of what not to do. I believe this news couldn't be more timely prior to a much larger rollout of version 12. Some people are commenting, however, that by exposing this collision, Tesla will now delay a much wider release of version 12. So many testers, a lot of testers have been very eager to get their hands on this version, including myself. In fact, we've been waiting months to receive version 12 after Elon Musk first live streamed the software operating on his own vehicle on August 25th, 2023. On November 12th, Elon mentioned that version 12 would be coming in about 2 weeks, and it was widely rumored that it would be available before the end of last year. Elon mentioned back in July that FSD 12 won't be beta anymore. This shocked and amused his 173 million followers on X. However, this was, as we've all come to love and hate, based on pure speculation and unnecessary foreshadowing, which can also quite simply be called a lie, since it's nearly impossible to move a brand new software release, especially one of this magnitude, out of beta until it's widely proven to be perfect and safe. One thing is for sure though, Elon has an incredible way of sending shockwaves throughout his community by mentioning things that are not only intriguing, but often polarizing and unbelievable. This is Elon. The current version of FSD 12 is 12.2.1. When it arrives as a download from my ultrasonic long-range rear-wheel drive 2019 Model 3 using hardware 3, it very well might be the first release of 12.3 or 12.3.1. I'd love to hear your comments below. Do you think version 12 will be halted from here in order to do more testing before it goes wider release? Or do you believe this was user error on Joey's part? Do you believe Tesla was at fault? Really like to hear your thoughts and comments here. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for more exciting content coming soon. Have a great day, everyone.